Hey, what's going on, everybody? Back from a little mini vacation. Actually, this is my second. I started trading yesterday, but uh, I got my sleep schedule got thrown off a little bit from my vacation. I actually ended up sleeping a lot while I was on my while I was away um, in the province. But yeah, so I like after I didn't trade. I traded like um, before lunchtime. I stopped trading and I made a little bit. I made like $45 or something like that for like $42.50 or something. Because I also traded the euro currency, but I ended up just I was just too tired to do a video and whatever, so I went ahead and went to sleep. And I gotta get back into my normal schedule. But so yeah, I made this is my second day trading for since I've been back. Um, I traded a little bit last week, but I didn't, or in the Top Step account, but just had too much going on. I ended up taking a couple steps backwards in the progress, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So just had too much going on, too many distractions, and then when I got to where we were on vacation, like the internet was bad, so I couldn't really trade out there. So I ended up just not trading for like a few days and sleeping a lot and eating good and everything and just enjoying family time. So it was a pretty good trip. Nice. It was actually actually needed a break from the charts for a minute. It actually helped me discover some things and um, actually helped me come up with some things that I wasn't seeing before. Seeing the charts every single day. So the break was good. I got on top of getting plenty of rest. It helped me to like see some things that I haven't, I couldn't see before or whatever. So anyway, so for the markets today, um, you see, we've been for the last few days, we've been, kind of chopping around. I don't know what day is. Since November, actually, we've been chopping around in this month, and I marked out this area here. This is a decent area on the daily. You see, like if you look back for this year, we've seen a lot of action um, in this range, this area here. So I think this is a key area. We could looks like we could end up, either hanging around here or going higher, or if whenever we pop out of this little area right here, mark it out. Get back. Okay, here's my thing all the way up here. Goodness. Let's mark it with this. So if we pop out of this range right here, whichever way we come out of this range, I think that'll be the next trend we have. Of course, no one knows how far, when that's gonna happen, or um, how long the trend will last. If it's a short-term trend that just ends up turning back over in the other direction, we don't know that things. This is the area that I'll be watching, and some things that I'll be watching for for this month, which typically historically November and December has are bullish months. With the Santa rally and coming into the end of the year and all that good stuff. So it should be pretty interesting to see how we close out the year. So for today, pretty choppy, and I kind of expected that with the elections and everything. I didn't really expect a lot of trading to be going on, and expect a lot of I didn't expect any strong moves today, and also that the elections on top of the a lot of different earnings coming out for a lot of retail stores and restaurants. So I I didn't trade too aggressive, but my focus now is I'm just really trying to just make sure I trade my plan, regardless of if I get a signal, I have to take the trade, and just to be smart with it too, also, and not trade reckless or anything like that, but just really just take the trade and just let whatever happen happens. Of course, I'm still working on perfecting my strategy, trying to not making it, you know, not really perfecting it, but making any necessary adjustments, as I go along. Is we don't want to change I don't want to change the whole strategy. Just but is it doesn't really hurt to make improvements after you actually trade the plan and then see how it really works out, and then if you see something that sticks out, and then you can make any adjustments that you think of make the strategy better or your trading better. So here's the trades that I took today. The first one was I missed this pop here because it was just too strong. I didn't want to I don't trade in the first 5 minutes of the open, and then this candle was so strong, and the next candle that came in, it took a minute for it to pop to um, past this 69.93. It took a while, so I didn't, you know, that what to me it didn't like a high probability trade, so I didn't take it. Plus, with all of this, it's just like it seemed way more risky than it would have been worth taking that trade. So I passed up on it. It ended up working out. It's not a big deal, I don't regret it at all because it could have easily went. I could have took it, and there's been times that I've taken a trade like that and it went the other way on me. So um, you don't lose money not taking bad setups, or setups that's not part of your plan. It's really, and how big the first 5 minute candle is not part of my strategy anyway. So that would have been like calling the audible. I wouldn't that's not really following my strategy. So I want to focus on really following my strategy. So I got the next opportunity here, the next signal here, and I went ahead and took it. It didn't work out, but that's a risk reward. That's a better trade. So it just it's not always going to work out, and that's pretty much what happened here. So I took it, got a good entry and everything, and just let it play out, and it didn't work out, and it ended up, I think I lost like 135 on that one, and then it was chopping around. Actually, I forgot about the jobs report too at this time, um, but still, even still, it was that came out at 10. So this trade here happened at, I think it's like 10:15. So um, that really shouldn't have had that much of an effect. I think mostly today the reason why it's so choppy and not a lot of energy is mostly because of the elections. That's just my opinion. But I saw the choppiness, let it come back down. I didn't see any good. Technically I would have. I could have had a signal here, but I didn't think it would work out, so I didn't. I passed up on that one. It wasn't the best setup that that I would look for, and then plus you had this strong sell off here, so for it to pop up is very unlikely that it would have popped right back up immediately. It has happened, but that's not a high probability trade. So I ended up just waiting, and then I finally got this opportunity here. I went ahead and took it, and I almost hit my target. But it got close to hitting the target, but fell back down, and I watched it for a minute, and I saw that it looked like it wasn't gonna go in my direction, so I went ahead and took the profits where it was, and that got me back green for the day. And that was with how choppy it was. I saw it come back down here. I went ahead and called it a day from there. I didn't think we could really. I didn't see any. I stopped trading before lunchtime, so I didn't see any. It didn't look like to me that I was going to get any more good decent opportunities. So I just went ahead and quit while I was ahead. So came away with 65 today. A little small progress, but really it's not even really about the number. It's that I traded my plan. I saw my setups. I didn't chase. I didn't take anything, too risky outside of my strategy. So even though I only walked away with 65, the fact that I, traded my plan and I stuck to the plan and let everything work out according to my strategy, that's a major win, you know. So that's how my day went, and maybe we can, maybe we'll see some afternoon action since most of the voting, most of the people, I think that happens uh, during the morning. So maybe people will get back to their screens or whatever, their platforms, and start trading in the afternoon, and maybe things will pick up. But I'm not going to trade that session. I just get back to it tomorrow and see if we can make some progress tomorrow. So see y'all then.